It's okay. Excuse me. You learn how to talk.
Okay. Oh, we actually need the charger.
Oh,
What? Okay.
dude.
It's hard to say. Hi, friends. Maybe. Let me see. Hi, y'all. I look really pasty today. Well, I mean, it's still not summer yet, so How are y'all? Okay, hold on. 1 second. So tonight, I'll just be real, 100% honest. You know how you have those moods where you don't want to do something? I was in the mood where I kind of didn't want to do this tonight. But that's what forward progress looks like. It's sometimes doing things you don't want to do. Isn't that the truth? Oh. So you got honest Allison tonight. Well, you get honest Allison all the time, but you know what I mean. But I actually am excited to talk about what forward progress looks like. Hold on. I'm trying to find myself so I can read your comments. Okay. So rude. That's Inception. So rude to talk to you. No, well, I don't know. Okay. So hi. Brian's looking for a cord, and I think he doesn't know where it is. So I think it would have been smarter for me to go look for it. How are y'all? So I was talking to Brian. Well, actually, I was journaling the other day, and we were talking, and I was just walking through, like, okay, what does it really look like to move forward? Kim, thanks for saying I look cute today. Like, I have a Spider-Man t-shirt on today. I appreciate it a lot. Today is my work, my home day. Like, I don't even know how to say that, but it's the day that I get all the stuff done at home. Like, today I water the plants and meal plan and grocery shop, and like there's a whole list of things I do on Monday. And that's what today is. And so that's why I'm wearing my Spider-Man shirt. In all honesty, I put eyeliner and some blush on right before I got on. I'm afraid that's gonna look real pasty. So there's the truth of it. You know, you don't want to look pasty on camera, and I still look pasty, but it's cool. Did you found the cord? Where was it?
In your office.
I know I was saying that you probably didn't know where it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Hi, Danielle and Amanda. We love y'all and we miss you. And hi to everybody else. So I was telling them that tonight we're going to talk about forward progress. Who's doing something?
Someone's saying they can't log in to watch the video.
Well, it's not so tonight we wanted to just have a very honest and sort of like off the cuff. Is that the word?
Yep.
Like off the cuff, like we don't have notes, conversation about what forward progress looks like. And I shared a quote today about that said something along the lines of, don't be afraid of failure, be afraid of being in the same place next year that you are today. Something like that. I kind of butchered it, I'm sure. And I think that that is really the essence of the way we try to live our lives in this constant, like, forward moving. But in a full honesty, that constant forward movement of like having forward progress towards something can become, there can be stages in when you feel like you've stepped out to make progress on your life or towards a goal. And I think that there's times when it feels like you've stalled out. And I just want to encourage you, because I think I had several weeks of maybe that feeling like, wait, what are we doing? Wait, are we stalling out? Right? What's happening? And anytime you make progress towards a goal or you're moving forward, I think that sometimes that stall out is completely and 100% normal. I'm just going to let you, you're not tagging her.
Well, I know.
Here, let me do it.
Okay. That's her name.
Hold on just a second.
Sorry, guys. Carol has tried to get on multiple weeks.
Tag her. Let me see her name, because she's not on the page.
She hasn't friended the page. Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, I'm spelling it wrong. There you go. I can't.
Okay.
Oh, but I can do it right here, maybe.
Okay. So yes, what Allison was trying to say is that nothing worse than being in the same place next year
I got it.
that you are now. You found it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So always forward.
But what I was saying, I know you were. You're like he
I
can
heard
do. Okay. You heard me say like how sometimes it feels like you like sometimes in the forward progress it can feel like you're stalling out.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
I didn't know you were done with that thought because
Oh.
you like playing RPG.
I was kind of done with that thought. I ran out of things to say.
You what?
I ran out of things to say.
Oh, I thought you said I read a lot of things to say about it.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
ran out of things to say about it.
Yeah. So, well, I think sometimes tell them what your favorite song is right now before the one we found the other day, the Trinity favorite song.
Oh.
But the In the Pressing song. Talk about that.
Oh.
Kind of what that means to you and to us. And
Yeah. So my favorite song right now is New Wine by Hillsong. And it talks about like in the crushing and the pressing, that the Lord's making new wine. And so oftentimes I think when we step forward to do something big or to you know, we set a big goal, we have this big dream, whatever it is, that sometimes there are parts of that that feel like pressing and like crushing. But I truly believe that in the pressing and the crushing, that there is new things happening in you, through you, that you're being changed from the inside out. At least I know that that's been our experience. It continues to be our experience, is that we're learning things that we didn't even know that we needed to learn as we're making forward progress in our lives.
Yeah. There is, this somewhat applies. There is a saying in multiple, it's not just with the Navy SEALs. The Navy SEALs gets tagged with it a lot, and it's be comfortable being uncomfortable. And I think that the longer, so the whole premise behind it sounds ridiculous, right? Like be comfortable being uncomfortable. Well, it's uncomfortable having to be comfortable.
Right.
But the whole premise for it is the longer that you're uncomfortable and the longer that that discomfort doesn't kill you, and the more that it actually makes you stronger and better, you begin to be uncomfortable, or you begin to be comfortable in the uncomfortable. I have a friend that works out a ton, and he talks about how, and I used to work out a ton. He used to work out a ton. He's done that before. But he talks about
what he was saying.
Your body adjusts. So if I went and just killed it in the gym right now, I would be sore for 4 days, and I wouldn't be able to walk for a while. But the more you do it, the more your body gets used to the recovery, and also just kind of numbs out the pain that's involved in the recovery because your body is so used to it. And I think the longer that we have gone through and in and out of these seasons where we've been uncomfortable, and we feel like we're getting crushed, and we feel like we're getting pressed, or we feel like we're moving forward, but it still feels like it's stalling out, the more we can recognize it, and the more that we know that something is going to come out of that.
Right.
And so there's actually comfort in that, even though it's never comfortable per se. But the more you walk through that, I think the more you gain. That one's not. Are you just doing it on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. You do the same. So go ahead. I'm trying to find it. I'm here somewhere.
Oh, I feel very uncomfortable right now.
She doesn't know how to just talk.
On live camera and in life. Not even, but sort of. I do. So, for example, we, for one, are trying some very, very different and new strategies in our business. And I think a lot of people are wondering what on earth we are doing and think we're crazy. And so there's been a lot of like weird, like, I don't know.
Tension, pressure,
yeah,
weirdness.
So that's one thing. And then also I feel like we're elevating the things that we feel we're called to do. And so when we do those two things combined, it feels a little bit like.
It was when I moved it. Did that hurt it? No. Okay, we're back. Or it looks like we're back.
Okay. So what is forward looking progress?
Are we
We shall see.
I moved it. There's no way that messed with it, right?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We're still on YouTube. Mm. We're still on YouTube. Yeah, still frozen.
No, I did just move the screen.
Oh no. What the heck? Hey YouTube, thanks for hanging out with us.
Sorry about that, YouTube. You still got us though.
I know. I mean, what happens? Consider moving to a better signal. We are.
You have all the bars.
I know, and we're right next to
Here.
the Brower.